probably won't even need a thermometer this morning to step outside and know that it is below freezing outside. And as a result of that, some of the rivers and waterways throughout south central Pennsylvania, they are now coated with ice.
Yeah, but just because it looks frozen doesn't mean that it is safe to walk on. Fox 43 Sedona Meadows joins us live near the Susquehanna River in Harrisburg with more on water safety during the winter months. She came prepared today. She has boots. Good morning.
Yeah, Alex, I had to wear the snow boots today, although I'm not in the snow. There's a lot of ice around me. I just wanted to make sure that my feet stayed warm because it is freezing out here. But yeah, we're right by the Walnut Street Bridge, and you can see just how icy the Susquehanna River is looking right now. And although that looks really fun to interact with, to walk on, it is extremely dangerous to do so. I'm here with Tony Regal, who is the chief of Harrisburg River Rescue. And Tony, tell us a little bit about these current conditions, because we're seeing the ice over here, we're seeing the water moving over there, so definitely a dangerous combination.
Yeah, so with the hard freeze that we've been having, we are seeing the ice field expand. I mean, just over the last couple of days, it's moved quite solidly out to, and then obviously we have the open water where we see some of the ice that's being more mobile. So the temperatures we're having are creating these conditions, and while they look cool, they are unsafe. And so we are asking folks, this is our public, our annual PSA, to try to ask folks to stay off the ice.
Yeah, and so why is it so unsafe if an individual does walk on the ice?
There's many different things. One is just not knowing how safe or unsafe it may be, especially in moving water. That adds a whole different kind of factor other than like standing water like ponds and lakes. So how it forms, the speed and the depth of the water can also influence how secure, how the ice forms. So that makes it a big concern. And then obviously if we find ourselves in a situation where we enter the water, we are talking about hypothermia and moving water. The moving water can easily sweep somebody under the ice, which makes it very difficult for us as rescuers.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what does that rescue look like when you guys do have to deal with these icy conditions?
It's a lot of specialized training that us and other folks in the area have. It's specialized equipment that we have to wear to make sure that we remain safe and we remain warm and void off hypothermia ourselves. It's specialized boats. It is a long, arduous process to walk across unsafe conditions and ice to try to get to somebody that finds himself in trouble. So all things considered, it really is a big endeavor. And so we are trying to be preventative and ask folks to stay off of the Susquehanna River.
Yeah, it's really important work that you guys do. And then I understand back in 1996, I mean, we saw the damage that this ice can do to the Susquehanna River. Tell us a little bit about that.
Just the power of water in general is something that I think a lot of people underestimate, but we asked back in 96 when we had quite a significant ice field and the ice started breaking up and the ice jams, it was capable of taking out an entire bridge. And so that just shows the danger of ice in combination with moving water. And that's what we're really trying to stress is the conditions are very variable and we're hard to account for, and they make it really difficult for even us as rescuers to find and locate and rescue individuals. So we're asking folks to remain off of the ice. It is unlawful to be on the ice this time of year. It's because of the dangers to the rescuers and the individuals. It ties up resources, city and other municipality resources that could be used for emergencies. And so when we get folks that are going out there for fun that don't find themselves in an emergency and we have to remove them from the ice, usually first conversation is with an officer. So there's multiple motivators to stay off the ice this winter.
Really important information there. Biggest thing is just stay off the ice. Thank you so much, Tony. We're going to check back with you in another hour and talk more about this water safety. But Grant, I mean, you can see the ice out here. I don't really have to tell you that it's cold because you can witness it. But I will say it is cold.